In part 4 of this series, we'll be installing our shooters. To install the shooters, grab the heavy top nylon and undo the knot. This is going to be the top string of the shooter setup and will prevent the ball from hitting the top of the plastic. Insert the string on the second sidewall hole. Balance the string so both lengths are even. Installing shooters is a simple process. All it is one string stacking on top of the other while weaving in and out the leathers and crosslets. As you can see here, we put the back string over top the front string. Follow the patterning here for the best results. When it's strung all the way across, insert it into the second hole down on the sidewall. Finish the heavy top nylon with a square knot just as we did with the leathers. Left over right, right over left. And pull it tight. Next, grab your shooters. These will make the next 3 shooting strings. Instead of going through a sidewall hole, we're going to go around the first casting spot. Make sure that the ends are even. I like to stack this shooter just underneath the heavy top nylon for the best release. Follow the same pattern as you did for the heavy top nylon, being sure to overlap the back string over top the front string. A good rule of spacing is the second shooter should ride along the top of the second and fourth leather's interlocks. For now, pull the shooting string through the casting spot. We'll tie it later. Grab the next shooter and start it the same way. This one should also string through the first casting spot. For the second shooter, we want to make sure it rides along the first and third leather. Before starting, make sure the ends are even. Mimic the same patterning and make sure the back shooter goes over top the front. Again, for now, finish it just by pulling it through the first casting spot. Grab your final shooter. Same as the second one, we want this to ride along the second and fourth leather, and we want to start it in the second casting spot. Now we need to balance our tension. The top shooter should be the tightest, and it should gradually get looser as it goes down to the last one. As you can see here, the first shooter is very tight. This allows the ball to release evenly from the pocket and not hit off the plastic or hook. We want to finish each of these shooters with a simple square knot. Left over right, right over left. Grab the second shooter and make sure it's a little bit looser than the one above it. Again, finish it off with a square knot. Left over right, right over left. This final shooter should be the loosest. It's what lets the ball pop out of the pocket right off the shooters and release from the head. Finish it off with a square knot. Now it's time to clean up your shooters. I like to keep these a little bit longer than the rest of the stringing on the traditional pocket, so about 5 fingers or 4 inches. This allows you the most adjustment without an excess amount of string. I like to cut my shooters on an angle so it's easier to restring if needed and also gives it a finished look. Be sure to tip your shooters so they do not fray. We have now completed a 6-diamond single string traditional using one of our thrown leather stringing kits. This pocket will have more feel and adaptability than a normal mesh pocket, but it will take maintenance to make sure it performs its best. Stringing traditional is not easy. It is a tradition in the lacrosse community and takes patience and practice to master. I hope this video was informative and spreads the beautiful art and function of traditional stringing.